Hello everyone, welcome back to another webinar with featuring Ashley and I. But today, this is going to be our last webinar for the year of 2023. So Ashley and I are going to be talking to you guys about driving success with Odoo marketing automation. So, as I said, I'm going to be your host, Tony Canizaro.
And I'm Ashley Klezik.
And then we are the account managers for the North American Direct team here in San Francisco. So for today's agenda, we're going to be talking about what is Odoo, who is using Odoo, and then Ashley's going to do a quick demonstration on some cart recovery and email marketing, and then I'm going to follow that up with how to set up an email campaign, and then we're going to wrap it up for you guys. And so what we've heard from you guys, some feedback that we get constantly on all of our channels, our number one is, how do we make our website work for us? And that is a great question. The website is a very powerful tool that Odoo has, and we want to show you guys how we can empower it to empower your businesses. Another one we get a lot is we want a quick and simple way to reach our clients. Even better, because we're in the age of technology and we need quick turnaround and feedback to make sure all of your customers are happy, and so then we can keep expanding. And then going to feedback number 3, how do we expand business and reach a wider audience of potential customers? That is great. We want to talk to all of our customers worldwide and across the globe, and that's why here at Odoo, we are here at everywhere to empower you.
Perfect. So thank you so much for that introduction, Tony. So I'm going to go into a little bit about what Odoo actually is. There we go. Okay. So like Tony was saying, companies are continuing to face new challenges every single day. And at the heart of these challenges is a need for a centralization of data. So most businesses out there are subscribing to countless different softwares or really heavy ERPs. So data can be redundant, difficult to access, lost. And not to mention you're having to train each of your employees on these and paying for all these separate subscriptions. So Odoo is actually an all-in-one solution so that you're not having to manage a bunch of different subscriptions. All right, so Odoo takes the unique approach of having modules. So you can really take into account as many apps or as little apps as you need, although of course you're going to get the most bang for your buck by downloading the maximum. And then what's great about Odoo is all the apps are going to talk to one another. So if you're making a purchase in sales, it's letting your inventory app know, letting your accounting, letting your purchasing app, whatever it may be. They're all integrated, so you're not having to track things down. And then also with our pricing structure change that happened last October, all the apps are included within the cost of your subscription, with the exception of Studio, which is just for customization. So really, if you're not doing customizations, you don't need that one. And then this is just a nice little snapshot of our framework. It's one price for all the apps, seamless integration, accessible from any device. It's secure, it's user-friendly. It's really just an all-in-one package.
So now I'm going to talk about where is Odoo. So as you can see from this map, Odoo is everywhere. We're in every single time zone across the globe. And we just like to make sure we have all of our businesses covered, and no matter where we are, we can support you. And just this year alone, we've opened 6 new offices, one in Milan, Italy, Brazil, Kenya, Indonesia, and I know on there it says Sydney, Australia, but it's actually going to be the city of Gold Coast, Australia. And then the last one's going to be in Dubai of the United Arab Emirates. And then with that, we want to be able to, we can support you over the 32 languages across the world, across 8 million users. And another thing we did want to point out, we just want a little message from our CEO and founder, Fabian. He says, our mission is to help organizations grow. We want to unleash companies' potential by empowering users with the tools they love. I couldn't have said it better myself. We want to empower users. That is you guys. Our goal at Odoo is empowered users because you guys know your business better than anyone else, and we want to give you the tools to expand your business, to grow it the way you want to go, to make it your vision, your future. And then right here at the bottom, you can see a little snapshot of when Odoo was founded in 2005, and now you can just see how far we've come.
Perfect. And then who is using Odoo? So although Odoo was founded to support small to medium-sized businesses, we do have very many larger enterprises that also utilize Odoo. And of course, like we said, over 8 million happy users worldwide. And of course, we're getting new ones every day. Now we're going to hop into the live demonstration portion. So we're going to switch over to our website application, and we're going to follow a sweet little shoe company that Tony and I started called Galactic Grippers. So Tony and I have a passion for shoes, and we wanted to translate that passion into a business. We even have matching shoes because we love shoes so much. And although, you know, our sales have been steady, we know our potential is so much higher. And so we want to enact some marketing strategies and email marketing strategies that will basically do the work for us. And as we all know, maintaining and nurturing customer relationships is key to achieving continuous growth and succeeding as a business. So we're going to hop into our website right here. And if you are a Odoo user out there that's not utilizing the Odoo website app, I highly encourage that you do. Everything that you do within the Odoo website app connects to your back end. And it's an easier way to connect to your customers. So you don't have to have any graphic design experience. There's templates that you can use, and then you can click this nice little purple edit button, and you can drag and drop different items into the website app. So carousels, pictures, links, donation tabs, edit the theme, customize, but ours is perfect. So we're just going to discard it as it is. And then you can also see what it would look like on mobile. It's obviously huge letters, but really great in that aspect. So you can connect with a variety of people. And then if we scroll down, everything is dynamic. So you can see we can click right into our accessories, shoes, more, what Tony and I would look like in another life. And then keep going down. We have our useful links, about us, connect with us, and then social media down at the bottom. And then also here up at the top, we even have TikTok as one of ours. We can hop into the shop, which is going to be all the products that we have in our products section in the back end that we have published. And then, of course, look at the price range, color, sort by, just like any other website. We can click into it, add add as many as you'd like, terms and conditions, and then we'll just add to cart and we'll save that for later. Clicking into events, this is a fantastic way to reach out and, widen your audience and connect with your customers. So this could be trunk shows, pop-up shops, meet and greets, whatever it may be. Our news, we send out, we're a new company, so we only have one, but we do send out blog posts every week. And this is great to showcase new products or, get people excited for the new season. We have fall and winter coming up, so we want to show off those shoes. Other, classic tabs, about us, appointment, and then if we use this plus sign, we can see our contact us page. And this is very dynamic as well, and you can choose whatever's best for your business. So if you wanted to have your contact us page create a lead in CRM and have your sales team control that, or it could be another thing, if your admin or IT was in control of the contact us page, and customers had questions on shipping or tracking information, they could answer it there. But we're going to head into my cart, and as you can see, we're logged into Tony's account, and he's been doing a lot of shopping. But we're not processing checkout. What's going on? So to remind Tony, hey, you forgot to check out, we can automate, abandoned cart emails within our configuration and settings, so that it's way less work for you and you're not having to chase them down. It'll just automatically send that email. So we're going to scroll down to email and marketing, and then you'll see 3 little buttons here. So this is a great option, the live chat. So this could be, it would have to be a person on your end. But if people had questions, is the shoes true to size, or do they ship to my area? That would be a great option and boost your sales. Make sure we have our mass mailing campaigns clicked, of course, so that we can actually mail our contacts. And then this is what I'd like to share is our send abandoned cart checkout emails. So ours is going to send 10 hours afterwards, which gives them, a nice amount of time after they left their cart. And then I'll only send to signed in customers. So this is returning customers or anyone that's entered their email in. And then you can just customize it however you'd like. Ours is going to have, the products and resume order. Go into email configuration, any CC'd if you want to CC your sales team, or a specific reply to address. And then settings as well. If you have a specific outgoing mail server or any dynamic reports, make sure that your abandoned cart email is actually working. It's always nice to have. And then we can also preview that here. So this is exactly what it would look like if it was sent to Tony. Now we're going to go back out into the back end, and this is exactly what every Odoo is going to look like post Odoo 16. It's nice, it's modern, it's hip, very light, we love it. And then you can also, with the apps, you can limit or grant access rights. So say your sales team only needs CRM, sales, contacts, and you don't want them to see your accounting or invoicing. You can easily set that up within settings. But we are going to go into email marketing. And since we're logged into Tony, we're going to exit out of my mailings, and we're going to see all the mass mailings that are going out right now. You can compare how many are sent, delivered, opened. Obviously, we have 2 in draft and 1 in sent, so we're not seeing much information. It's so easy to create, just like the website or other things, it'll show templates. So if you wanted to promote events, newsletters, coupons, you can easily do that. But we are just going to click into our monthly roundup. So like I said, we send out blog posts every week. And then at the very end of the month, we're going to send out a monthly roundup. We selected it's going to our mailing list under our newsletter. And just like the website app, you can drag and drop different blocks, visit our website, watch videos, read more. We have our unsubscribe button at the bottom, which is automatic, and then also our social media buttons. We can also do testing, which is very important, especially if you're trying to determine how many people are opening it. Are they clicking on it? Are quotations actually being created, or are the emails just being deleted? You can create alternative versions. This is great if you wanted to switch up the subject line, or maybe enter a coupon in one, or add links, or not have links. Then you can really compare. And then of course, just like the other one, settings, who's it being sent from? Is there a reply to address? This is being sent to me. And then of course we want to track it within blog posts. Then you would just click send. You can schedule, and of course, testing is always very important. I highly suggest that. And then also you'll see the stages right up here. Then we can always hop into configuration and settings. We have all of ours checked that, of course, we can send the mass mailing campaigns. We have a dedicated outgoing server for all of our campaigns, the blacklist option, so we're not getting any trouble if people want to unsubscribe. And then of course, we always want to know how our mailing is doing after 24 hours. So that's all I have for you guys. And then I'm going to pass it over to Tony, who is going to enter his segment.
Thank you so much, Ashley, and thank you for all that great information. As Ashley mentioned, we're going to be going to marketing automation. But first, I want to show you guys how to get marketing automation, because no matter how you set up Odoo, marketing automation is probably not going to be the first thing that's going to pop up onto your backend homepage. So we're going to start off by going to our apps, because all the icons are a little different. I want to show you guys how to do that. Click onto our apps. Yes, we can scroll and try to find it, but as I just said, icons are a little different. We don't want people getting confused. We can use an awesome search function at the top. Or my personal favorite, we can go into the categories on the left side. So we can see the marketing apps, and then there might be apps that you didn't know existed that Odoo had that might be very beneficial for your company. And as Ashley said, they're all included with your one subscription cost. So we're going to go over here to marketing automation. It is already installed, but if it wasn't, it would be this nice purple button that says install. And that's all you have to do. And then going back to our homepage, we're going to click on marketing automation. And then right here is going to be our marketing automation. And this is where we're beginning to show how to make new campaigns. As you can see, we have one promotion already running, but let me show you how it is to make a new one. So we're going to click new. And then since we have a fall one, let's think for what's coming up next. Winter. So we're going to do winter promo. And then we want to see who our target audience is going to be. In this case, we're going to target all of our contacts that we have set up. And then unicity based on, this is basically how we want to contact them. For Ashley and I, when all of our customers join our website, they have to put in their email address to get part of the newsletter. So we want to target our customers based on their email address. And then right there, it would click start, and then we have a new campaign already created before we start creating activities. But since we already have one running and created, let's jump into that one to show you guys what it's going to look like. We're going to go into our fall promotion. And then right here, you already noticed some stuff that's already different, but one feature I do want to highlight is this add condition button. This is going to add a condition for who are we going to be emailing on our customer contact list. So let's add a condition. We want to target our customers in a certain country, and we want to make sure we get the ones in the US, because that's the United States, because that's where we're located. And we also want the ones in the United Kingdom, because this is also going to apply to them. And then right here, it arrows are 41 results to 11. So we're just specifically targeting those customers that we feel this promotion might be more accurate. But not in this case. It's our fall one. We want to make sure it gets to all of our customers. So I'm just going to undo that with this nice undo button right here at the upper top. And then right here, you're going to see our very first workflow activity is going to be our email blast. In our email blast, we have it triggered to go off one day. But before we will talk into about any of the data that you see down there, let me show you what the email blast entails. So I've labeled this activity as email blast, made sure it's an email, and I put my mail template as a fall 2023 promotion. So if we click on this link right here, and then it's just going to show you a nice email blast that's going to be going out. Just like Ashley kind of shows us with the website and the blog post, it's easy to customize and add different stuff to make sure that we make this blast as tailored to our specific needs as we want. We want to make sure our customers know they're going to have 15% off if they do the end of fall promo. They can read it nice, and then we have our delivery service and our easy returns, and of course, our social media is at the bottom. But everything looks good. I want to discard and make sure I didn't make any changes. Another key thing that you want to make sure you touch on is the trigger. So this is going to be when we start this promotion, when things are going to be happening. So we want things to happen after the first day, but that could be hours, weeks, months. So if you want to plan everything way in advance, you can have everything already set up and not have to keep checking on it every single month or every single day. And we just want to make sure it's happening at the beginning of our workflow because this is our initial email blast. We want to make sure it's set at the beginning and not any of these other activities just quite yet. But as everything's already set up, I'm going to discard those changes. So our email blast gets sent out, and then you do see some data. So when we look at it, we sent out 38 emails, 5% were clicked, 0 responded, and 5% bounced. So that's a 37 email success rate. It looks like 1 got bounced, which is totally fine, and I think that's a great success for our business. But then down here, you notice when it says child activity, a little drop down kind of does appear with some icons. So the first icon is going to be adding another activity. So you can just have another activity attached to this email blast, or you can have activity based on if the email was opened or if it was not open, which we'll show you in a little bit, just because if they're not opening, we want to make sure we get our messages across. And if they replied to it, as you can see down below, there's an auto message. If they did not reply, so if they had to reply within a certain time period and you want to automate a message to go through, you can set that up. If they click to show that they're interested, and if they did not click at all, and of course, if something bounced and you need to get a message out, so you have that feedback. So, excuse me. So going with our first our automated message, it's going to reply after 0 hours. So that's basically being that someone's responded to our email blast. So Ashley and I have set up this beautiful automated email response showing that if anyone responds to this email, that we're not actively monitoring this email and that they need to go to our website just because it's only 2 of us running this massive shoe business and we want to make sure that we get our customers can contact us the way we need them to. And that's why we have our website link down here so they can easily get in contact with us through our contact page as Ashley showed before. And so we want to discard that change and we want to make sure that trigger is set for 0 hours. So as soon as they respond or reply to that email, they get an automated response so they're not sitting around waiting for an email reply. We want to make sure our customers are in the know. And then we actually have another child activity attached to our initial email blast. So if they reply, they get the auto message, but if they don't even open the email after 3 days, they're going to get another message. And we have that message setting, basically the fall promotion again. So we know how people are. You forget, you delete stuff. So we have it set up so after 3 days, if the customer has not opened the email, it's just going to resend it to them to ensure that they got it. We want to make sure our customers are very well equipped for our fall promotion deal for get the 15% off. And so we make sure everything's going. After it's not open, make sure that's triggered. Close that out. But as we did in the first one, if they happen to get the second one, the resend email, and they respond to that, we want to make sure that there's a child activity attached to that email. So if they reply to that one, they get the same automated message that no one's monitoring it and please go to our website. So we want to make sure that it's uniform across the board no matter which email they click or they do see. And that's very easy how it is to set up an email marketing campaign. But there is a few features up top that I want to show you guys before we let you go. So right here at the top, it's going to be our templates. So this is going to be where all of our templates are located and what activities are attached to. So our fall promotion one is going to be attached to our email blast, and then the not open recent email blast, we know that they're both in the same activity. And that's also going to have some stats here, along with our automated message and showing which activities they're attached to as well. And this is perfect for seeing if you have a lot of email campaigns going on, like super specific with countries or region. You'll see all that data in a list view right here so you can easily track how everything's doing. And then there's another feature that's really cool to see, clicks. So in our email blast, you're going to see where people are clicking. What is popular? What do people like? As you can see, we have 3 major categories, and one is lacking a little bit. So I know Ashley and I have some work to do before we send our winter promotion one to go. And then we do have another feature, test. This is a very crucial feature to make sure things are going correctly. So we tested out with our customer, Paulie D over here, to make sure that this promotion was going to work before we actually scheduled it. Right now, it's currently running because we have it process. This one is still scheduled for our automated response. So once that is done, we make sure that everything is all nice and perfect. And our last one is our participants. So this is everyone that was involved in any of the campaigns. So we have 38 participants, and you can see which state they're in. So you can see some of them are already completed, like Ashley and Barney. And then we have the rest of them are still running. And that just shows you keep track of all of our customers and contacts that are still being used. And that is it for email campaigns. Thank you guys so much. Oops.
There we go. All right, and we're back in. So let's keep in touch. This is Tony and I's contact information. Feel free to reach out to us with any questions or reach out to your dedicated account manager or sales rep. We're always happy to help and point you in the right direction. And like we said, it's the last webinar, so we wanted to
thank you all for the fun year. Cheers.
Thank you so much and have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.